This is Richard Quack here, coming to you live from Malaysia. I would like to welcome you to my weekly live video. And in today's session, I would like to talk about personal development. And the topic is, what do you really want in your life? Now, this is a very, very important question which you should answer. All right, most people do not know what they want. You see, the truth is that we can have anything that we want. The problem is that most people do not know what they want. If you don't believe me, you go out, you know, and ask people what do they want. They look at you and thought that you are a clown, because they do not know what they want. All right, most of them will look at you, with amazement, because why? You don't. Most people do not know what they want. Now, the truth is that if you do not know what you want, how can you achieve anything in life? All right, you will attract what you do not want, that's for sure. So you got to know specifically what you want. All right, you can have anything you want in life because this is a world full of abundance. All right, there is no scarcity in this world. There is no scarcity in this world. The world is full of abundance, yet most of us think of lack, of scarcity. Okay, that's the sad part. Now, when you talk about what you want in life, there are three main areas, all right? Three main areas which I'm going to identify with you afterwards. Number one, what do you want to be? Number two, what do you want to do? Number three, what do you want to have? Okay, those are the three areas I'm going to talk about today. And again, as I always say, this is only my opinion, so take it with a pinch of salt. Okay, now number one, be. What do you want to be? You got to know what you want to be. All right, you want to be a successful affiliate marketer, you want to be a successful network marketer, or you want to be a successful mom or dad. All right, because success is defined differently for different people. All right, so you got to know your definition of success, what you really want. Okay, now if you want something to be somebody, all right, to be an affiliate marketer or network marketer or a successful parent or whatever it is, you have to become the person you want to be. Only when you become the person you want to become to be, then only you can achieve it. You got to become the person. All right, you got to become the person that you want to become. Okay, now this is very important here. You need to know where you are at this present moment. All right, most people do not know where they are at the moment. Now the saying goes like this, you cannot escape from prison if you do not know that you are in one. So you got to know where you are today. All right, you got to be truthful to yourself, and accept where you are today. Only when you accept or know where you are today, then only then you can progress into the future. Okay, now I'm sure you heard this phrase before: fake it till you make it. All right, fake it till you make it. Now this is my opinion. All right, a lot of people, they fake it. They buy an expensive car, and so on. They buy an expensive watch to show off. Fake it till you make it. All right, but the truth is that when we talk about fake it till we make it, all right, how do we fake it? We fake it in our mind. All right, we fake it in our mind. That means in our imagination. Okay, visualize that you're already successful. Visualize driving the dream car. You visualize having the dream holiday. You visualize living in the dream house. Okay, so basically that is how you fake it until you make it, not actually physically going out and buying a house or a car or whatever. That is being foolish, I think. Okay, now one of the best way, to become what you want to become is what we call role modeling. Okay, role modeling is very important. This concept is very important. Role modeling. There are three areas for you to role model. You want to role model, of course, people who you want to become. All right, successful people. Now, you want to role model the physiology of the person, of the successful person. Physiology means, how they stand, how they speak, the physiology of the successful person. Now, let me tell you honestly, when you look at a successful person, the physiology is very strong. All right, look at people like Michael Jordan. All right, they stand up, upright with the shoulder wide and forward. All right, they don't hunch. So that is the physiology. All right, you got to be somebody that you want to become. All right, and you got to role model the physiology. All right, And the other thing is that you got to role model the tonality. All right, tonality is very important. The tone of voice, how they speak, what tone they use, that is very important. Because why? Successful people, they speak with a tone that is excited, that is commanding, that people will listen to. So that's important. Tonality is very important as well. All right, if you speak, with excitement, that is different from when you speak with, people want to sleep, all right? People want to go to sleep when you speak slow and steady. No, you cannot. Your tonality must be very strong, okay? And the other thing, your role model is the breathing pattern. Successful people breathe differently than people who fail. All right, they breathe from the chest out. All right, that means they have confidence. Okay, so role modeling is very important. If you want to become somebody successful, you got to role model people who are successful. Okay, now this is a concept that is acceptable under neuro linguistic programming. Okay, NLP. Okay, the second thing is basically what you want to do. All right, now what you want to have, we talk about. Now what you want to do, I give example. What you want to do, you should know what you want. All right, now maybe you want to climb Mount Everest. Maybe you want to help other network marketers to use social media to become successful. I do not know. You got to have something that you want to do. What do you want to do to make a difference? All right, a big difference. Maybe not to the world, but a big difference to your family or to the industry or whatever it is. So you got to have something like that. You must know what you want to do. Okay, and once you know what you want to do, then you got to take action. That's for sure. All right, when you talk about action, you got to take massive and persistent action. A lot of people miss this part out. They don't take action. All right, they want to do something, but they never take action. Start by taking one simple action towards what you want to do. All right, that's how. Let's say you want to go for a holiday in to US. Let's say, all right, example, you want to go for a big holiday in US. Start somewhere first. Okay, take a photograph of a city in US that you want to visit. All right, go and find out how much is the pricing like for the flight, for the hotel, and so on. So basically, you got to take action towards it. Okay, now you got to take massive, persistent, and consistent action. Massive means take a lot of action. Persistent means, all right, that means you must be persistent, because not every action that you take will give you the result that you desire. And you got to be consistent. Keep on doing it consistently, whether the outcome is good or not. You got to keep on doing consistently. That is the secret to it. All right. And the other thing is skill is important. You want to become somebody, you got to learn to have the skill. That's important. All right. Let's say you want to climb Mount Everest. You cannot just overnight say, I want to climb Mount Everest. You got to have the skill. All right. Skill of so many things. I do not know. I'm not a mountain climber, but basically you got to have all sort of skill. All right. Maybe how to how to tie the knots. Okay, because you need to use the rope and so on, or skill of how to scale the rock or whatever. So basically, you need to have the skill. All right, that is important. And lastly, what do you want to have? This is exciting stuff, because what do you really want to have? You got to ask yourself, what do you really want to have? Okay, it could be, I want to have 1 million ringgit or 1 million US dollar in my bank account. All right, I want to have a bungalow house with 7 or 8 rooms. I want to have a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or a BMW or a Mercedes. You got to know what you want to have. Okay, and a lot of people, they have the intention or the thinking that when I have it, I become happy. The truth is that you got to be happy now. If you're not happy now, you will not achieve it, or even when you achieve it, you will not be happy. So happiness starts from now. All right, you got to be happy now, even you don't have it yet. Then the other thing is that you got to accept and surrender. All right, because everything happens for a reason. I believe everything happens for a reason. If you don't get the result that you want, you have got to keep on going and accept it and move on. All right, and move on. Good is good. Bad is also good. You have to have that in mind, that everything happens for a reason. So accept and surrender to it. Okay, accept and surrender to it. I mean, we always want to force things, don't you think so? I have many experience about this, that I want to force something. Let's say, I give an example. I want to buy something on the internet. All right. I use my credit card and it won't go through. It won't go through. So I try many times and using so many credit card. Why? The universe is telling you, don't go for it. And true enough, when the credit card goes through later on, I found that it's a bad investment. All right. So when things are not going according to what you want, just accept it and move on. All right. Don't fight your way. Force always negates. Remember that. Okay. And you must have faith and belief as well. You want to have something, you got to have faith and belief that you can achieve it. You cannot doubt yourself. You cannot fear. All right, if you have doubt and fear, then those are the stumbling block from you for you to go ahead and have what you want. All right, so you got to have faith and believe. If you say, I want to have 1 million ringgit or 1 million US dollar in my bank account, you must have faith and you have to believe. All right, you have to believe as well. And you got to have emotion that is positive, okay, or what we call elevated emotion. All right, you got to have that all the time. And one of the emotion is gratitude. You be grateful. All right, even you don't receive it yet, you got to be grateful, because being grateful is the ultimate state of receivership. That means you are grateful because you have received it, even though it is not within your grasp yet. When you are grateful, you already express that it is yours. It's going to come your way. Or not, I would say it's not coming your way. It's already yours. That's it. That's why you're grateful. So emotion of gratefulness, happiness, so many positive emotion. Okay, you got to have that every time. And the other thing is the timing as well. Okay, if you want to have something, know that it will take some time. The bigger the thing that you want, it will take longer time. All right. So basically, timing is very important. I know in this fast food world, we want everything fast, right? We want everything fast. We have instant noodle. Yeah, we have microwave oven. Everything is going to be fast. But the truth is that in nature, it takes time. All right. It takes time. And there is a season for sowing and there is a season for reaping, and it may not happen in the same season. So when you sow, all right, and you take care of it, you water it and so on, it is going to reap in the future. But when it's going to happen, you do not know. The universe is in charge. All right, so basically you don't worry about it. The timing is always there. Like I give example before. Okay, when a lady is pregnant, she will not have the baby next week or next month. There's a gestation period that has to happen. It takes about 9 months. Isn't it true? So basically, there is always a season for everything to happen. All right. And, the season in your life goes up and down, right? Sometimes you may be down, but know that the good season will come. Life is like that. Okay. So you must understand that, there is timing to everything in life. Okay, you don't force things to happen, just let it happen, because the universe, the infinite intelligence, know what is good for you. So don't fight it. Everything happens for a reason. I believe that is very important statement. Everything in life happens for a reason. Okay, so that's all my sharing for today. I hope that you learned something. Let me summarize for you. What do you really want in life? Okay, if you do not know what you want, you will never have it. You must know precisely what you want. And this world is full of abundance. All right, we can so much abundance outside there. We can have anything we want. Okay, the only thing you got to be creative and not competitive. Like most people outside there, they are competitive. Competition will not make you successful. You got to be creative. Creation, okay, is very important. Okay, there are 3 areas: what you want to be, what you want to do, and what do you want to have. Okay, now if you want to be something, then you got to really have the skill. All right, have the what you call knowledge about it. All right, and you must know where you are at the moment, because you cannot escape from prison if you do not know you're in one. Okay, do what you want to do. You want to climb Mount Everest. Okay, you want to help people to become good affiliate marketers or whatever it is, all right? Or you help others to become successful in network marketing? Well, you got to take massive action, persistent action, and consistent action, and you got to develop the skill. And lastly, what do you want to have? Okay, what do you want to have? You got to be specific about it. And you got to be happy now. Even though you have not achieved it, you got to be happy now. And you must have exercised positive emotion, or what we call elevated emotion. Okay, and know that everything is in the process. Trust the process. There's a season for sowing, there's a season for reaping, but it may not happen in the same season. So you got to be you got to be patient with it. Okay. So that's all my sharing for today. I hope that you really learned something. If you like what you hear and see, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. I appreciate you for your time that you spend with me here. I will see you again for another session of my live video on Friday. So this is Richard Quek from Malaysia, wishing you good night and goodbye.